oh my rabbit, you are so very cute. You jump around and hop here and there all day long. Good morning, honored judges and my beloved friends. My name is Landrikus Aradana Marisko. I am a ninth grader from Sekolah Dian Harapan, Tangerang. Before I start the story, I want to ask you guys something. Who here have a pet in their home? You see, my sister have a pet rabbit named Cute. As you can tell from his name, Cute is a very adorable and fluffy rabbit. In fact, Cute is the main inspiration for the story that I will tell you. Now, let us all hear the story of the curious rabbit. Once upon a time, there was a little curious rabbit locked inside a cage. Though his owners gave him an abundance of food and drink, the rabbit was bored of sitting still and doing nothing every day. The rabbit wanted to become free. He wanted to run in the plains, eat wild berries, and play every day. I wish I could become free, said the rabbit. One day, the rabbit's owner went for a trip. She left the rabbit alone inside his cage. Although, it seems that the owner forgot to lock the cage. Yippee! I'm free! Cheered the rabbit. Quickly, the rabbit rushed to the outdoors. The rabbit ran and jumped everywhere he wanted to. As he is now free, the rabbit can play any games that he could not play before inside the cage. He can, for example, play hopscotch. He can catch a butterfly. He can even sniff beautiful flowers. Ah, this is heaven for the rabbit. But as the sun goes down, replaced by the moon, the rabbit realized that he is now stranded and alone in the dark. The rabbit does not know where he is right now. Where am I? This place does not look like home, said the rabbit fearfully. Suddenly, whoosh! A flash of light moved past the rabbit. The rabbit did not know what it was. It was not a lantern, or was it a flashlight? The rabbit knew. But he was so desperate that he chased and called after the light. Hey, wait up, wait up! It seemed that the light had heard the rabbit, as it stopped and turned to the rabbit in response. Little rabbit, what are you doing out here alone in the dark? Asked the light. As the rabbit looked on more closely, he realized that the light is not an ordinary light. The light is in fact a beautiful and graceful fairy. You see, Miss Fairy, earlier in the morning I was playing in the plains, but I got too excited and I got too distracted. I did not notice that the day is turning into night. The fairy is thinking. Let me guess, little rabbit. You are actually a house rabbit, isn't that right? But you ran away from home and you get stranded, isn't that right? How do you know? The fairy was spot on. Yes, Miss Fairy, you are right, the rabbit confessed hesitantly. Chided the fairy. Little rabbit, you should have known that the outside world is dangerous for a youngin like you. Come here, let me show you the way home.
Really, Miss Fairy? Thank you very much.
When the two was on their way home, suddenly, meow, a large figure jumped out of the bushes and surprised them. Its teeth were sharp and its back was arched. It was a cat and it was coming for them. Meow!
Oh no! Run, little rabbit, run! Ah!
They ran and ran for minutes and minutes, but the cat was still chasing at their tail. Meow! Ah, I've got an idea. The fairy led the rabbit into a pond, where it instructed him to jump onto the pond.
What? Miss Fairy, don't you know that rabbits are afraid of water?
And so does the cat.
Jump on, little rabbit.
Woo! Out of choice, the rabbit does the same. Moments later, the cat skidded into a halt in front of the pond. It looked left and right, searching for the rabbit and the fairy, but it could not find them. So the cat trudged on disappointedly, thinking that its prey has successfully ran away once again. Not long after, the fairy and the rabbit jumped out of the pond. Now, wet and cold, the rabbit was shivering. Though the fairy's light illuminated and warmed him, he could not stop the shivering. Suddenly, boom! Thunder crackled from the sky, and rain fell down onto the earth. The rabbit shivered once more.
Oh, don't die, little rabbit. We're almost there,
said the fairy reassuringly. But, wet, tired, and cold, the rabbit could not hear what the fairy was saying. It fell into the ground.
Ow!
The rabbit fainted. When the rabbit opened his eyes, he realized that he is in a warm and cozy room with a towel put over him and a hand caressing his head. When the hand felt him moving, it stopped.
Oh, my little rabbit, you are finally awake. We've searched and searched for you everywhere until we found you in the rain. We thought you were lost forever, little rabbit. Thank gods.
Phew. The rabbit was relieved too. He could not imagine what would happen if the owner had not found him. It seems that being caged is not such a bad idea after all, thought the rabbit. And so, the rabbit now is safe and sound at his owner's hand. The end. Friends, from the story, we can infer that the rabbit is a very, very curious rabbit. He is so curious that he did not consider the consequences of going outside without supervision. This can be applied the same in our real life. In our life, there may be some things that are annoying and restricting, such as rules. But ultimately, rules are made for your own good and benefit, such as the cage is made to protect the rabbit. Thank you everyone for listening to my story. See you next time!